So, you're in San Jose, you've got a dog, and you're trying to figure out how to find the right trainer. Well, you're in the right place. Let's walk through how to find the perfect fit for you and your furry friend.
Okay, let's be honest. Have you ever tried walking your dog through a packed farmer's market on a weekend? Or even just a busy sidewalk downtown? If you have, you know exactly how tricky city life with a dog can be.
But here's the great part. With the right kind of support, those stressful moments can actually become really enjoyable experiences. So let's figure out how to find that support and make your life with your dog here in San Jose a fantastic one.
First up, defining your training needs. Before you even start searching, it really helps to have a clear idea of what you're actually looking for. So, what is it you're really hoping to accomplish? Are you just starting out with the basics like sit, stay, and coming when called? Or maybe you have a new puppy and the whole world of socialization and potty training feels a bit overwhelming. Or maybe it's something more specific like dealing with jumping, leash pulling, or even bigger challenges like anxiety. Knowing your main goal is the best place to start.
And then, you've got to think about your own life and your schedule. In-home training is amazing for things that, well, happen at home, like your dog barking like crazy at the doorbell. Group classes are fantastic for learning to focus around other dogs and people. And if your schedule is packed, options like day training can help you see results a lot faster.
Okay, so you've got an idea of what you need. Now it's time to actually find a great trainer. Let's talk about what to look for in a real professional.
You're going to hear this term a lot, positive reinforcement. And it's not just about giving your dog endless treats. It's a method based on science that uses rewards, which could be a treat, some happy praise, or a favorite toy, to make learning a fun and positive experience. Honestly, it's the best way to build a strong, trusting bond with your dog.
This really lays it all out. On the one hand, reward-based methods build your dog's confidence and create changes that actually stick. On the other hand, methods that use fear or intimidation can create anxiety, and they usually just hide the behavior instead of solving the root cause. For a happy, healthy dog, it's a pretty clear choice.
I know this looks a bit like alphabet soup, but these letters are so important. Seeing things like CPD-TK or KPA-CTP tells you that a trainer has met high professional standards and is committed to ongoing education. And if you're dealing with a more serious behavior issue, a certification like CBCKA is a really good sign.
All right, so you've found a few trainers who look promising. Now it's time to actually chat with them. Here's what you'll want to ask.
Think of this first talk as a little interview, and you're the one doing the hiring. You'll want to ask about their methods, just to be sure they're using that positive approach. Ask how they'll make a plan that fits your dog and your lifestyle. And of course, make sure you're totally clear on all the costs and how you'll both know you're making progress.
Now let's get down to the practical stuff, the costs and rules you'll run into as a dog owner right here in San Jose and Santa Clara County.
So what should you expect to pay? Well, costs can really vary. A group class series might be a few $100s. A private lesson will cost more per hour. And then you have those really immersive board and train programs, which are a much bigger financial investment. It's just good to remember that the high cost of living in our area is often reflected in these prices.
Here's a very simple but super important number to remember. 6 feet. That's the longest your leash can be in any public space in San Jose, unless you're in an official off-leash area. So that standard 6-foot leash is really your best friend for pretty much every walk you take.
And just a few other local rules to keep in mind. Your dog needs to be licensed with the county. They have to be up to date on the rabies vaccine. That's a state law. And yeah, the barking. Too much barking can actually become a legal issue, which is really important to know, especially if you live in an apartment or townhome.
Okay, and now we get to the best part, taking all that hard work and putting it into practice so you can enjoy this amazing city with your dog.
Just take a second and picture it. A peaceful, calm walk on the Los Gatos Creek Trail. Or maybe sitting on a restaurant patio downtown and your dog is just relaxing by your feet. No stress, no pulling. That's the real reward. That's what this is all for.
And San Jose has some awesome spots to practice these new skills. Need to work on recall? The fenced areas at Hellier County Park are great for that. Want to practice polite greetings around other dogs? Watson Dog Park is perfect. And for mastering that loose leash walk, you just can't beat the Los Gatos Creek Trail.
You know, when it comes down to it, this is about so much more than just fixing problem behaviors. It's about building your dog's confidence and making your life together here in San Jose better and more fun. For you, for your dog, and for everyone in your community. I wish you all the best. Happy training.